A shocking and disturbing case has sparked outrage across Anambra State after a 16-year-old girl allegedly suffered repeated sexual abuse at the hands of 8 men, including her own guardian. The incident, which reportedly took place in Nofia community in Jikoka local government area, has drawn widespread condemnation from government officials, religious leaders, and concerned citizens who are demanding justice for the teenager. The Anambra State government has now stepped into the matter, promising that all those responsible will be identified, arrested, and prosecuted. The case came to public attention after a Catholic priest from the community reportedly intervened upon learning about the abuse and helped ensure that the victim was brought before authorities. The teenager was later taken to the office of the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Esther Onyekese, in Oka, where officials listened to her accounts and pledged government support. According to reports, a medical examination conducted after her rescue confirmed that the teenager is 2 months pregnant. Authorities believe the pregnancy resulted from the repeated sexual assault she allegedly endured over an extended period. The revelation has intensified public anger and renewed concerns about the safety and protection of vulnerable children living under the care of relatives or guardians. Commissioner Esther Onyekese reportedly became emotional when the victim was brought before her. She condemned the alleged actions of the suspects and described the situation as a painful betrayal of trust. According to the commissioner, adults who are expected to protect children should never become the source of harm and suffering. She assured the teenager that the state government will stand by her throughout the legal process and ensure that justice is pursued to the fullest extent of the law. While narrating her ordeal, the survivor alleged that her guardian repeatedly forced himself on her during the night. She further claimed that other men later became involved in the abuse. The teenager told authorities that she had lived through months of fear, trauma, and intimidation before a concerned individual helped her escape from the situation. Her account has raised serious questions about how such abuse could allegedly continue for so long without intervention. The victim also disclosed that her guardian's wife is currently battling with the effect of stroke and was unable to stop or prevent the abuse. This detail has added another heartbreaking dimension to a case that has already shocked many residents across the states. Child protection advocates said the incident highlights the urgent need for stronger community vigilance and quicker reporting of suspected abuse cases. According to the teenager, police officers attached the Nofia division have already arrested 2 of the suspects linked to the case. She said the remaining 6 suspects are currently on the run. Law enforcement authorities are continuing their investigation, while efforts are underway to locate and apprehend those who have not yet been arrested. The Anambra State government has assured residents that the matter will not be swept under the carpet. Commissioner Onyekese stressed that the state remains committed to protecting women, children from all forms of violence and exploitation. She urged members of the public to speak up whenever they become aware of abuse and encourage communities to work closely with security agencies to protect vulnerable individuals. The case has also reignited conversations about the growing challenge of sexual violence against minors across the country. Advocacy groups have called for tougher penalties for offenders and greater support services for survivors. Many have also urged authorities to provide counseling, medical care, and educational support for the victim as she begins the difficult journey towards recovery. As investigations continue, Residents of Anambra State and Nigerians across the country will be watching closely to see whether all those implicated in the allegations are brought before the courts. For many observers, this case represents more than a criminal investigation. It is also a test of the nation's commitment to protecting children and ensuring that those who violate that trust face the full consequences of their actions. Authorities say the investigation remains ongoing, and more arrests are expected as security agencies intensify efforts to locate the remaining suspects. For now, the survivor remains under protection while the government continues to pursue justice on her behalf. The story has generated widespread public reactions, with many Nigerians expressing sympathy for the victim and calling for swift action. Citizens, religious leaders, and civil society groups are united in one message. Those responsible must be held accountable, and every child deserves to grow up in the safety, dignity, and protection. That's all for now on News Express. And if you find this insightful, kindly like, subscribe, and share this video. I'm Chidera Isom. Thank you for watching. Do have a beautiful day.